everybody. This is Adri, aka Calico Lavender, and today I'm going to show you some of my handmade jewelry and accessories. Now, I did this video years ago, back when I still lived in Arizona, and it was mostly earrings. I've actually given a lot of earrings away, and I have not made many, so it'll be other categories today. This video actually won on a poll from Instagram. If you don't follow me over on Instagram, you totally should. It is the same username, Calico Lavender, Calico Lavender. Go follow. That's me casting my spell, so you go follow. But all 3 videos from that poll will be made. This one's just going to be the first one since it won. Before we get into it, I also want to give a little update on my setup. I am still in my handy dandy lawn chair. Gotta work on better seating, but I found my old ring light, and I actually just ordered a microphone 2-set that can be used indoors and outdoors. So I do want to increase the quality of my videos, so you will see that improvement soon. Hopefully it'll be fun. But without further ado, let's get into the video. We're going to start with this button headband that I made. I love button crafts. My friends are actually always sending me button craft ideas, and this is something that I saw on Pinterest. It seemed really obviously like a cute craft to do. Take some buttons, glue them into a headband. So I got these buttons and headbands, I think both at Walmart a while ago. I was like, it would be a good way to use them. Even though I do love edgy aesthetics and edgy fashion, I also like really cutesy pastels, so I thought it'd be good to have in my repertoire. It's not perfect, but I do want to make more of them. They are cute, they are fun. You can do all kinds of things with them. So we'll put that on. I'm just going to slowly keep putting on probably like a lot of the accessories I show you guys today, because I thought it'd be fun. A little bit more of the tappy taps. I do like the sound of it on my head. It's really like click, 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 click. But now, we'll move on to the next category. Hairpins, barrettes, hair bobbits, etc. This is a tin of some of my specific, like, first handmade hairpins from this year. Doesn't actually fit the theme. They're all celestial, but the box itself is very floral. As you can tell, I just took an Altoid tin and Mod Podged some cutouts from magazines, mail pieces that have fun stuff, stationery that isn't going to be used, so that it could live a new life. Let's pop it open. Now, up first is some, I call them like my little princess hairpins. Very like jellyfish kind of dangles, but they make me feel very princessy. I think I got these beads at Michael's forever ago, and I think I just used the last of them to make these hairpins. All I did, as you can see, was take like jump rings, and then I just made a chain using eye pins all the way down. I'm still considering whether I want to put charms on the bottom. I'm not sure. I kind of like them how they are, but I mean, it wouldn't be too hard to switch out. Let me know what you guys think. I'm trying to wait for the right pin or charm to stand out to me, the right bead or charm, but nothing that I currently have in my collection really seemed to fit the vibe. But I do really love these. Wear one on each side. I used to do this at work all the time to kind of spice things up since my uniform was so strict. And then the next ones are actually very similar. Once again, crack open into that. By the way, little side thing, the inside. Now that's more fitting in the celestial theme. I think this came on like a thank you note from an Etsy order. Super cute. These I haven't done anything with. I just want to do something with them eventually, so they're in there. But these are the other pens. I actually have to re-glue them, so I'm going to be very delicate. I was just messing around. I got at an antique market a while ago this little teddy bear duo, and I wanted to glue them onto a pin, and then it was just like really naked, so I added a star on one, kind of like a warm theme, and then a lunar moon crescent on the other, so that they can go side by side. So we're gonna pop those in as well. Let me see how I can fit this. I'm gonna push you back, put you on top. There we go. I don't usually wear these all together, but they're cute. Like I said, it'd be a fun little amalgamation. I'll give you some janglies. There we go. Try to make those visible. I just did my bangs the other day, so I kind of have to rework how I would make all my pins visible. I keep saying pins, they're hair clips. There we go, kind of cute, kind of jangly. I also used to wear these at work, and the older ladies that would come in always loved it, so it always made me feel special. But yeah, these are my little celestial hair clips from this pin. Give it a little shake with the stars. I think with the stars, I kind of want to do more of a golden charm theme. I don't usually wear gold. I think silver looks a little bit better on my complexion, just because I'm a little like pale with yellow undertones. I'm very lightly olive skinned, but then my Polish like ancestry makes me pale, so I can kind of pull off both, but I thought it would be fun to do something golden with these, so maybe you'll see them in the future. Now we're going to take a little break from hairpins, because trust, there is a lot more. It's going to be a bulk of the video, to show off two necklaces that I have. This first one is technically not even supposed to be mine anymore. My friend Santa reached out a while ago asking to buy this off of me, and I've been terrible about actually coordinating to get it shipped out. But Santa, if you're watching this, she's still yours. Now that I'm in between jobs waiting for the library to get back to me, I actually have time to ship this out. Let me know if you still want it, but as you can see, it uses some of the same beads from these hair clips. I really like these beads that I got. Also really like the way I clipped it in with this star. And then a little kitty. I just kind of let my heart take me that day. I was like, you know, it'd be fun to do like kind of a safety pin. It's a little bit edgy, it's a little bit celestial. I think it's very my kind of piece of jewelry. I like this one, but I wouldn't wear it. It's supposed to be like a choker. I won't put this on since I've already tested it before, and it is for someone else. I don't want to have to re-clean it. Not that I'm dirty, but kind of a germaphobe in terms of what I'm giving to other people. But yeah, put that down and move on to the next one. It's a very similar vibe. I had this pendant off of like costume jewelry in my charm box forever, and I was like, you know what? One day I was just kind of messing around with a necklace idea, and it kind of came to me. But I have these silver stars. Not silver, they're kind of opalescent. Once again, very similar to the bead. You can kind of see where my tastes have been landing in the past year or two. They're super cute, super lightweight, so I thought it would kind of balance out with the more heaviness of the costume pendant. I really like this pendant. The back feels a little cheap, but like the little fake gem, fake crystal on it, really pretty. I don't know what it's supposed to be emulating. I don't know. I don't think it's onyx, but it's pretty. So I think I will put this one on. We'll go with this one for the video. Hopefully I can loop it on relatively easy. I have a lot of hair, Ah, there we go. Everybody say hi to Patrick Bateman. He's gonna be in another video. But that's the necklaces I have right now. I had a lot more, but honestly a lot of the homemade stuff that I've made since the last time I did this and in between, I gave to my coworkers. I thought it would be like fun to motivate people with like our sales goals, or like the hard sales days with like, hey, if you meet this goal, there's blank, or like, hey, there's this little tub, dig in it before your shift. I don't know, you gotta make retail fun. Retail fucking sucks. But I will make more. In fact, I'm actually trying to clear out my collection to make more. So any of my local friends, if you want this one, let me know. I will like alcohol wipe it and give it to you or whatever. Because as much as I do love this one, I kind of like giving my jewelry pieces out so I can see other people wearing them. Then it gives me an excuse to make more. That being said, we're moving on to second to last category, and also the biggest category, more hair clips and actually hairpins. This is a Valentine's like chocolate tin from years ago that's been laying around. I very recently repurposed it to a little hairpin holder because I've been going to that antique market that I mentioned earlier for the past year and just buying every pack of buttons I see. And I finally found some use for it other than just the headband. Which, by the way, side note, I've been seeing this online and it finally happened to me. I went to my antique market 2 days ago, I want to say, 2 days ago, and all of my favorite stands are gone. There was this like pink prairie stand, gone. There was this craft stand where I would buy vintage like jewelry sets or like button sets. That's actually where I got this little bear. Gone. The stand that had Beanie Babies, gone. The stand that had my favorite dish. Bonus ASMR real quick. Isn't this freaking cute? I got it for $5. This stand is gone. And it is all being replaced with 3D resin or 3D printed, as the kids call it on TikTok, swap and overpriced Pokemon collector cards at the freaking antique market. Not happy. That being said, here are the things that I made with accessories mostly sourced from that antique market. There's also like a bunch of like Crocs gibbets because I kind of was addicted to buying them for a second. I don't even wear Crocs like that. Like I have Crocs, but I don't wear too many. That being said, I got this little Sanrio kit. I had my Melody. I was like, yeah, she's coming home with me. And I'm not putting her on my shoe, put her on my head. Oh yeah, now we're getting to like Americana Decora vibes. I'll show off the other Sanrio ones first. This is my Hello Kitty one, my other Hello Kitty one. I'm trying to like clip the clips because I don't think tapping on them it's gonna do much. Which, by the way, call me out if I'm not doing enough triggers for these pieces of jewelry. I'm out of practice and I kind of keep forgetting because I'm getting excited to show off the next thing, but call me out. Now let's move on to more of the actual pieces. These are just a mess. One second. There we go. This one is one of my favorites. I got this like, it's a set of like sewing themed buttons and also just like, I don't know what to call it other than like little grandma hobby buttons, but it's a cute little gardening hat. It's got little berries on it, which if you know me, I love berries. It's got a little ribbon, super cute. See if I can slide that in. Only problem with these pins, because I don't usually wear bobby pins like that, is sometimes I don't know how to set them, but they don't just need to be for my hair, you know. Sometimes I pin them onto my clothes. Yeah, this one's kind of heavy. I gotta like figure out Also, my hair is frizzy. Ignore that. You don't see anything. It's wash day today. Yeah, sure. That'll work. But yeah, some of them set perfectly. Some of them do not. I don't bobby pin like that. So give me your advice in the comments. If you have any, your boy is lost. Ooh, here's another gibbet one. I don't really like how he's glued down. I think he turned when he was drying, but my son, Tails, super cute. I'm gonna put him right here so I can keep an eye on him. I was just kind of gluing like crazy the other night, so that would probably be why he's sideways. But that's a clip. And then I've got a lot of these. I'm not gonna go through all of them all at once, but here's another one of my favorites for the hair clips. Got this pack of like 2 or 3 fall leaves in a circle. Super cute. Super fun to tap. I think I've only used 1 or 2 of them so far, but it came in a pretty big pack. I'm gonna put it right here. Oh yeah. Looking good, looking crazy. Ooh, ooh. Okay, I'm thumbnail farming, sorry. On to the next one. Ooh, I like this button. It reminds me of a sweet tart candy. It also dips like one and has the texture of one, but it's like beige, dusty. I want to say pink. It's not really like purple. It's a little purple. Dusty pink purple, I don't know. But looks like a piece of candy. I love it. I think this is one of the ones that holds. Maybe I'm just like nervous for the video, so I'm not doing good. Yes, perfect. It'll do. But I like that one. I've also got a little hippo. I'm not gonna put him on, but from the same pack as the teddy bear. As you can see, he's a little loose. I have a lot of these buttons that have the loops in them because they're supposed to be sewn. And I was like, how am I going to get that on a hair clip? Well, I realized I could just slide them into the bobby pins, and that's why I started doing the pins. I'm not gonna put him on, like I said, but he's cute. Kind of does match my eyeshadow. Sure, join your friend. If he stays. Wow, it's beautiful. And I also have, ooh, this one I won't put on, but it is gorgeous. This blue pin that kind of has these, I don't know what you would call the texture. Almost look like black claw marks, but this is a nice button. The back of it, it's not catching on camera, but it's like a see-through blue. Very pretty. And then we also have, this one reminds me of like a bingo piece. Like a little piece of candy maybe. It looks like it'd be cherry flavored. A forbidden snack. I'm gonna put that one in right here. Cute. Candy Wife Who? There we go. This is so fun. I feel like I'm like at a sleepover, just putting a bunch of stuff on, like when you're a kid. We'll show off a couple more and then I will end the video, but there's literally a lot of these. I'll probably just show the whole thing off. Oh, this one's beautiful. So this like little floral and white button. Got a pink flower, a purple flower, and a blue flower. See if I can't like slide her in by the, yes. That's super cute. And then we'll show off one more before ending the video. Ooh, we're gonna do 2 more actually. This is like my little thimble one. Came from the same pack as the gardening hat. It's not the thimble. This is the measuring tape. I think it did come with a thimble. Maybe I'm wrong. But little coiled measuring tape. I thought that would be fun, especially for someone who actually sews more. Maybe a little fun piece of jewelry. And then one of my favorites is this golden swirl. Very like Uzumaki, very Wind Waker. I love swirls. It's another kind of loose one, but not really. None of them fall off, and that's all that matters, but I like the sound it makes. Let me just... Very nice. And then I'll just kind of do a quick show and try not to drop them. I like this big one. Super impractical. I like tuck it behind the ear. That'd be cute. I've got this one. I actually had to refilm this video because I got like interrupted at a part I couldn't edit out, but I had shown this off first in the last video, dropped it back in, and it went missing for the rest of the video, so I'm glad we found her. And also have this little one that kind of to me looks like a bread bun, like a little cheesecake bun. Eats this. And I've got a little pinky one, kind of similar to this one in vibes. It's another forbidden snack like this one. And then I'll kind of just let you all peek. But that is most of my collection of handmade hair stuff, as you guys just got to see. There's only one more thing to show before I end the video. And this, I'm actually really proud of. It's still a work in progress. It is not complete, but on my birthday, I was not feeling super energetic, so I just did a crafting party. And my craft that I spent the like 6 hours on was this waist chain. I'll maybe wear it for the video, maybe at the end, but that might be a little difficult to film without showing anything crazy. I'm in my like little skirt, so I don't want to accidentally show some butt. I don't know. But it's like a little charm waist bracelet. Waist bead chain. This one was the most recent addition. I just added on the other day because something fell off. It's just like a little baddie charm I've had for a while, like a little angel heart, devil heart. And there's the sun, creepy looking fucker. There is a luck, like a clover. It's not a 4-leaf clover, but I love luck symbols. I think it's very fun. Who doesn't want to feel a little more lucky or fortunate with the sun? We have a fortune tarot vibes. There's another creepy face sun. And then eventually I'm going to add more. I also am thinking of adding beads to add a little more color, but I kind of like it just silver because it can go with pretty much anything. But it took me like the whole party to make this. My hands were hurting so bad, like link by link I put these on, and like I'm not super expertise at that, which is probably why it took me long. It did speed up at the end, but I'm proud of it. It was a lot of hard work. She's tangling on herself. I'll see if I can wear it for the video. We'll see. Let me try to clip it on, and then I'll kind of show y'all how it goes, and then end the video there. So I'm gonna clip it on, clip the hook, stand up. You guys get a little closer look at my badass Patrick Bateman thing. Usually I wear it with like a dress or a skirt, so it might not go perfect, but I don't know, it's kind of cute. Yeah, that's kind of like the idea of it, is to just kind of sit on the waist. I had to personalize it to my body, but make adjustments if I gain or lose weight at all. Super cute. Sorry, that was probably loud, but yeah, that is all my handmade accessories and hair pieces, stuff like that. Thank you for joining me. Oh my god, everything's falling off. Like I said, I'm used to like wearing them a different style. Now that I got the new bangs, it's a whole shebang, but yeah. Got a runaway bee. Alright, that is my sign to end the video and take all this off. Thank you guys. I'll see you next time. Please like and subscribe if you did like it. And leave me a comment below if you have any questions, recommendations, or want to tell me to go fuck myself. Thank you.